On this episode of Playlog, we're taking some of our favorite indie games and giving them a hard twist. Hey guys, CGDannyB back again with another episode of Playlog, the podcast we talk all things indie gaming. But of course, we can't talk indie games alone because that'd be super boring. So I've got my partner in crime, the Play-Dice Kid themselves, Tofr. What's poppin', homie?
I am tired.
I am also tired.
I've been working full time again.
Yeah.
Since a couple of weeks now, and yeah, I'm tired. I'm also excited for Next Fest coming up.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
I have a buddy's TikTok ready to be stitched. She was like, "Do they even make demos anymore?" I'm like, "Yes, they do. Here's Steam Next Fest. But I'll do it on launch day." So I'm like, I'm ready for that. But
nice.
Yeah, man. EP these days. EP.
Mm-hmm. EP indeed.
You do a nap episode. Just sit here and record for an hour and just sleep. Think people will watch that?
I could do that. There's got to be an audience. I mean, ASMR is a thing.
All right, here's what we'll do. We'll do an April Fool's episode because these guys will forget by then. Where I'll drop an episode at noon that is an hour long. We'll just have to straight face record us sleeping for 30 seconds so I could just loop it. And I'll just put some lullaby music in the background for an hour. And then it'll just be us just and they're the episode 129, the sleepy episode, and yeah, that's it. That's all it is.
I actually like that
idea. When's April 1st next year? Any chance it's on a podcast day? Because then I think it'd be great to drop an actual episode an hour late and be like, got it. April 1st is a Wednesday. All right.
Wednesday.
That could be fun just to do two fake, a fake episode. It's just gotcha, suckers. The real episode's tomorrow. See you then. All right, I'll write it down. We'll put it down. Oh, man. But guys, this is Playlog Podcast. It's our weekly podcast. We talk about indie games, news, reviews, whatever we choose. And if you enjoy what we do here, be sure to show us some support by doing a few very simple things, such as liking the video if you're on YouTube or leaving that glorious 5-star review if you're on audio platforms. It's simple, but it goes a long way in helping out the show. You can also be a part of the show by writing in with your questions in the description using the Google form. I butchered that. You get the point. Just use the Google form in the description to ask us your questions. Now, on to a bit of housekeeping really, really quick. Quick reminder, if you like watching me play make-believe with a bunch of my hot D&D friends, then boy, do I have a show for you. Every Thursday night, I'm taking part in Tales of the Valiant, an ongoing series on Critic Chronicles Twitch channel. I'm playing Viking, a beastkin barbarian who's all about getting the job done, and if you're getting in his way, he's going to get ornery about it. You can watch the live actual play on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, on twitch.tv/CritHitChronicles. It's very exciting. Next week, I believe the full party should be back. This week, Ian still had another session of his game, so it should be me, LB, Ian, Noir, and Aaron's back. Aaron, my laundry. So, party of 5, we're here to kick some ass, take some names. My guy's all I'm very respectful of my elders. Excuse me, ma'am. There's a great bit where she has this ghost dog that follows her around, right? His name is Prince. And she was go out to pet him, right? And I did this dumb because Viking is very proficient in animal handling and would not have an issue with this. But it was how do you pet the dog? I don't know. It just reaches out full hand to grab. It's no, not like that. It's I don't know how to do that. And I was I'm dumb. I was wife was a druid. I totally know about handling animals. I don't know why I was grab the dog, but it is fun. I'm excited to explore all of that. Another quick reminder, next month is officially Extra Life season. The boys and I will be doing our annual 24-hour live stream for our from a new location, my basement. That's what I meant to say. We'll have a lot more space and a lot more fun, including more egg smashing, more D&D, more gaming, and more raising money for the kids of the Pennsylvania Health Children's Hospital of Hershey, Pennsylvania. We'll also be joined by our good buddy Wes, as well as Mal, aka Moxie Blue, from Rediscovery RPG. So be sure to come out November 8th to twitch.tv/CGDannyB to catch the 24 hours of chaos and insanity and help us raise money for the big, beautiful kids. It's going to be lit. It's going to be great. Extra Life. There'll be a little video about it later, but bada bing, bada boom, timestamp. Tofr! You awake yet?
Kinda.
Okay. All right. I see you. Shake it out. Get the juices flowing.
Oh,
But we'll move on to the quick indie news real quick. This one, not a little somber, not super happy days. We have this is, oh god, they changed the website and I'm trying to find it. This is Connor McCarr over at Eurogamer. Metal Hellsinger Studio closing as part of the Funcom layoffs. So that's super sucky. The Outsiders, aka Funcom Stockholm, responsible for Metal Hellsinger and Metal Hellsinger VR, has been impacted by layoffs. As a result, the studio will be closing. The studio consisted of roughly 60 staff, according to the official Funcom website. Through a social media statement posted by the Outsiders founder David Goldfarb, the closure was announced. It reads, quote, "I have not had much time to process the news, but all of us at the Outsiders and Funcom Stockholm have been affected by the layoffs at Funcom, and our 10-year-old studio will be closing. Many of us had survived a near-death studio experience years back when Darkborn was canceled, and because of the team's loyalty and refusal to quit, Metal Hellsinger was born. It'll always be a high point to for me personally, and I will be forever grateful. I'll be forever grateful we got to make it, and for the wonderful team and partnership that made it happen." End quote. Goldfarb stated the studio hoped to create something even better, and that the impacted developers wanted to try to, quote, "continue on in some new form." He then requested help, but it through business leads, placement for affected employees, and more. This comes shortly after Funcom announced layoffs last week, as the studio declared its intention to focus on Dune Awakening's ongoing live service support. The full scope of how many employees have been laid off across the full repertoire of Funcom offices remains unknown. Tofr, more layoffs. This sucks.
yep.
Hate it.
Especially because like Funcom wants to go into the live service route.
Right.
Like, they want to focus on that, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of live service games.
Sure.
It sucks that we're losing another studio to that once again.
Yeah. I before we get into the I want more games, I want more stuff. Obviously, best of luck to the developers who are losing their jobs, losing their livelihood, and hoping that they all land at new positions, if not within the same company to some degree, somewhere that's going to treat them far better. It sucks because I think layoffs have never been good, but I think progressively we become like more and more desensitized to it, being like, that's the industry. This fucking sucks, and I hate it. Because it's just like, here goes another dev making things we like, and they're not going to be here anymore. And I fucking hate it. Just, Dune's not even good. I said that someone I don't know. I didn't play it. I just didn't like the first movie. It could be great. My buddy Nerdstorm plays a shit ton of it. I'm just being a dick. I just like Metal Hellsinger better.
Yeah. It's a shame because like it feels like whenever we do get to do some quick indie news, it's either layoffs or delays.
Yeah.
And we want to do some like fun quick indie news as well.
Do some happy ones, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Celebrate some successes.
Yeah. I'm hoping whatever I'm assuming with this we won't see any more Metal Hellsinger or anything or whatever this idea for a next bigger project could potentially ever be. But at least the idea that these devs will go on to another studio to create something in the vein of, this is what the plan was, and now we're doing this. And if we end up getting one of those, like, the former employees of your, moved on to make a new studio that is now making blah, 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 right? And the same picture, the same image, the same idea, just under whatever umbrella new IP would have to be based on the Funcom stuff. But best of luck to the team. I hate seeing them lose their positions here, but best of luck to them all.
Let's hope they land on their feet.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Let me see real quick. Indie games news. Anything super exciting? Anything new and uplifting we can look at? This indie developer bought a $100 PC to optimize their game. This indie game makes an incredible shift between two art styles. Lego parties, hundreds of xenomorphs, and other new indie games worth checking out. It's not really news, or like, check out my games. Remember the indie game Furi? Well, it's getting a live action series, and it looks bad. Oh no, hold on. This might just be funny. As opposed to, no, the video's unavailable. It's been removed. I can't even watch the trailer.
Ah.
Really, the game Furi was getting a live action series, and it looks bad. This was Sammy Barker over at Push Square. All right, so the Bosch Bullet Hell action game Furi from the French studio The Game Bakers is memorable 2016 release, and now it's getting a mini-series starring Barty Shepard and Yannick Ganti. I don't know who they are.
I have no idea.
Releasing straight to streaming from the 8th of November. And then there's a trailer that has been removed by the uploader. We'll be honest with you, it looks exactly like you expected it. It's a fan film, we're afraid. One fan compared the work to the parody channel Mega 64. Ouch. We're not cinephiles and we can't exactly put our finger on it, but the type of camera used and the terrible costumes give it all a distinctly low budget affair. Maker Midnight Embers production says it's self-funded and a whole affair. You know, really not good news, but hold on. Can we find this trailer? Furi trailer. Maybe someone else re-uploaded it. Let's see. No, Furi show trailer. Nope. The game. It has been wiped off the internet, Tofr. No one's making this show. It's not real. Nope. I was hoping. First TV show got announced and has a trailer to anyone. Oh, hold on. Think we got it.
Okay. It's not showing any... Oh, there it is.
There we go. Yeah, it's black for a second. Sting is doing a video. Okay, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, it's the dude from the... Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, this is a YouTube short for sure. I'm seeing it. It's the weird thing of like, you know, if it was just a YouTube series, I'm like, okay, hold on. It doesn't look half bad. But if they were like, oh yeah, this is going to come straight to Amazon Prime, I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well.
That was a thing.
Yeah. Hey guys, we'll see if it exists. Yeah, that Reddit post was in case the trailer gets taken down. So they had it up on Reddit. Oh no.
They knew it was gonna happen.
Fucking wild. Crazy work. But yeah, maybe that'll lighten the news a little bit. Hey guys, that Furi trailer looked fantastic. Looked good. Looked great. Timestamp. So since we're out of the quick itty news, Tofr, we're on to the topic of the show, and you had this idea, so I'll allow you to explain what we're doing here today.
Well, since it's the time of the year to get all spooky and stuff, I thought, why not select a couple of indie games, like indie game worlds, that we would like to see turned into maybe horror games?
Yeah.
Or at least more Halloween-y games, I guess.
Weenie.
Weenie. I said weenie.
We're children.
We're demonetized right now.
No! I gotta make that weenie money. What a fucking world. Anyway. Let me see here. I'll pull this up here. But yeah, I will allow... Hey. Be quiet. Sorry, I pulled up a trailer for a thing, and I pulled up a video, and it was playing the old theme song from the Couch Gnomes channel. I had to pull it up. But yeah, you wanna start us off and go with yours? Sure.
My first pick is the one that made me think of this topic, and it's Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, is there anyone who doesn't know what Stardew Valley is?
Me.
It's basically the farming sim.
Oh.
But it's so wholesome, it's so cozy, but at the same time, I wouldn't change that much to make this a horror game.
Okay.
Because the thing is, what's always weirded me out about Stardew Valley is you have like the villagers that you can talk to, and you can talk to them year round, but then you enter the second year, and all of the conversations just start over again.
Okay.
It weirds me out. It's like we've had this conversation last year.
Yeah.
Why are we doing the exact same thing right now? There's the egg festival, where you have to find the hidden eggs, and they present it as if you've never heard about it before. but you just handed those children their asses the year before. So the thing is, why is everyone talking about the children? The children don't age. Your wife can get pregnant,
Oh my
or
God,
you can get
congrats.
pregnant if you're playing as a girl.
Oh man.
And your baby will be born, but that's it. There's no aging, and it just feels like this weird parody of a world
Okay.
where things never change, where everything just stays the same, and that I don't know why, but that feels very scary to me.
Yeah. Okay. I get you. I am intrigued at the idea of like, oh, cool. The with nothing resetting or with nothing progressing and everything resetting, being like, huh. So like, what WandaVision bullshit are we in here? What dome is surrounding us that we're not seeing the outside world and we're just trapped in this bubble? What American Arcadia bullshit is happening that we're being broadcast?
Exactly.
Somebody see me like, what's happening? Why are we reruns? Where are the reruns? Am I the only one who understands this? Fucking wild.
Exactly. It's I don't know. It kind of feels like a sort of purgatory. Because like at first you'll be like, well, this is fun. I love being here. I love this world. But then seeing everything stay the same for eternity, man, it weirds me out completely.
You know, sometimes it's just good to keep things the same. You know, you don't gotta go mix it up. You just leave it alone. You know, let it stick around. Do its damn thing.
No.
Why?
Things need to evolve.
Shh. Says who? Ash's Pikachu never evolved. I don't think it did anyway, unless that's some post-show spin-off thing. I don't know. We know about Ash yet? You get that right,
so.
you? Probably
I don't
not.
think so.
Probably still have Pikachu. They wouldn't do that. They
That
wouldn't.
that would be weird. Can you
Yeah.
imagine Ash with a Raichu?
No, I wouldn't. You know, it'd be weird. But listen, now Raichu evolves twice, so you know those Mega Raichus are out there, X and Y, because we wanted that. I'm saying they look like Pikachus at this point. They're not Mega Raichus. They're Mega Pikachus. They know that damn well what they did. But that's okay.
They know what they did.
They know what they did. Fucking Pokemon. Speaking of Pokemon, we're not talking about them today. So on to my horror game. So I took a little more of a like development, what would I change approach to the ones that we have here. One of the first games I thought of when you brought this idea to the table, I was like, what's a game that already kind of has a horror thing? And I would kind of just put that coat over the rest of the game. And it was Owlboy. So in Owlboy, there is a level, as you're getting further into the mountains, there's a cave you have to like progress upward, and it's all dark, but it is filled with gnomes. And these gnomes are like lighting up the tunnel, and they're just like scurrying around like, and you're like trying to avoid them, but because it's all dark, you have to like fly around and hit lights, and you'll see like gnomes pop out of the shadows, start chasing you down. There's this intense music playing the entire time. It's really scary. I wanted to pull up my part of the Let's Play. That is like a 11-year-old series. It's not that old. It's like a 7-year-old series, and I'm like, God, I did like hour-long episodes. I'm like, I couldn't find the part real quick, just to show it, but it's out there if you want to go watch an old CGDannyB Let's Play of Owlboy. First one I did for the channel. But yeah, the idea that I could explore the entire world of Owlboy in this Metroidvania horror setting where it's very dark. I pick up lights and candles along the way, and as I'm progressing, I'm just hearing the rustles of little gnomes hiding in the bush, like, and just start trying to chase me down as I fly around them or pull out getting. I'm like, you got to shoot that thing, shoot that gnome real quick, and just stun them like, go falling down the freaking the rock sides and everything. I think would be really freaking not fun. I would hate it because Owlboy's not a short game, so do the whole game like that would be annoying. But if we did get like a DLC for Owlboy that was just like an entire gnome section of Shadows and Horror, that'd be pretty fun.
That does sound like fun.
Yeah, you know, fun again.
I mean, fun. Yeah. Define fun.
Yeah, you know, for some freaks out there who like to be chased and well, hold on, sorry, I know the audience we're talking to. Hold on, calm down, everybody, relax. The masks being chased through the woods, I get it, I understand. Not necessarily my thing, but I understand. You know.
Now listen, what if they did that? They created that DLC, but the gnomes chasing you are couch gnomes.
Then I'm all in. This is perfect. This is perfect. Just little blue, yellow, and red hats, all with little sunglasses, just zipping around. and they just say some of the dumb canter we've had throughout the years, just whatever bullshit. You just have a little blue one going, "What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin', homie? Welcome to Playlog."
Have I told you about Moonlighter?
I told you about Moonlighter today. Guys, listen. Let me tell you about Moonlighter. If I get one where it's like it's the gnome hat's kind of tattered, but he's got like the Will's like headband on and just the like broom, like just chase him around. That'd be a good time. That'd be a fun time. But yeah, I think like D-pad already, and then like combine that gnome level that D-pad made in Owlboy with what is, I always forget the name of the game. It's Ascent Redux. Hold on, D-pad games. I haven't played it yet. I know they have it, and they put Owlboy in it.
Okay.
It is Savant Ascent. Savage Ascent? Hold on. I can't read the logo, and when I click on it, it doesn't go to a Steam page, so I didn't get the name. Yeah, Savant Ascent is the new game. And it is a very just like a vertical, like map moves up and shoot all the things, bullet hell kind of game. That also shares that kind of medieval horror style to it. So I think they could totally swing something like that and just make it happen. You know?
Okay.
But you know, future projects for now. Oh, still so eepy, Tofr.
We're yawning one at a time.
Can't do this. Guys, someone take over. Someone come do the podcast. It's just a time. It's a time, guys. Hey, listen, it's getting close to that fall time. Everyone's a little bit more eepy. Work and schools, and we want a nice little nap, and we just don't got it right now, but we'll get there, and you guys will appreciate that. But make sure you like and comment on this video and giving us a little good night message to tell us how much you love us. Anyway, on to you. What else we got? Boom on your list of games over here.
I thought an interesting thing could be taking the world of taking the gameplay element of unpacking. Where you just move into houses and unpack your stuff, find space for it to put everything. But what if the houses just get progressively more creepy?
Okay. That'd be pretty lit.
Yeah, you could go in two directions. You could make it sad and make it like more depressing houses, or you could make it like very fantastical and like move into castles and stuff like that. Yeah, but the thing is, you notice things that shouldn't be there, but you can't do anything to change it because all you can do is unpack your stuff. And whatever happens to the main character of the game is out of your control.
No.
Because you're just putting stuff there, and then you move on to the next house and hope that the main character survives.
Nah, he's fucking dead. He's dead for sure. Dead for sure. See now the web of ideas is percolating, right? Because I'm seeing the events that take place that aren't necessarily like they're gonna end your character, but they are the spooky, like, what happened? Like, you went and unpacked like a family photo and put it on the wall, but then it's on the floor. You're like, that's weird. That's not where I hung that. Or like unpack the toaster and you put it in the kitchen, but now for some reason in the living room on the table. Like, that's not where I left that. Something's weird. Like, just the moving things around. But also, yeah, like with the storytelling of unpacking that I love so much, that is like, oh, what events are taking place? What environmental storytelling am I getting based on this thing happened and that thing happened, and finding out what everybody's up to? I think would be really cool to just be like, oh yeah, you were here all of a sudden, and then like you came back to a room and there were like blood splatters over the wall. You're like, uh-oh, somebody was here. This isn't good. Just any of those kind of cool moments throughout it. I think that'd be really cool. Like just a set of horror like levels. I can imagine the mansion being fucking huge and being like 10 rooms, moving shit and unpacking gargoyles and whatnot. That'd be really fun.
And then maybe if you like switch to a different room and you want to switch back, it switches to a different room.
Yeah, you're like, this isn't right.
The layout changes.
Yo, I would play that.
That would be cool.
I need horror unpacking. I need it bad.
What would you call it though?
Unpacking.
Electric Boogaloo.
That's it. Unpacking 2, Electric Boogaloo. We're in it, baby. We got it. Ooh, I don't know. Unpacking, because if you go for the horror theme, I feel like it's not a direct sequel. Like, I don't think it would ever be a direct sequel. You'd be a brand new character doing whatever. But I feel like it'd be something like a spin-off more. Fuck me, it's fine. Yanni's whatever. We're here for it. Told you guys it was an EP episode. I'm trying to think if it would be like shorter game, bigger levels. Unpacking. I keep thinking unpacking haunts, and that doesn't roll off the tongue right. Like, I'm trying to think. What does she call it? But there's something there.
Or Unpacking 2, Electric Boogaloo.
There we go. You add the extra O's, then you know you got something good. Then you know you got a banger. All right, we're in. All right, team, hear me out. Devs, just let me know about royalties, and we'll get this thing rolling. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
We can do some of the writing.
Yeah. Hand it over, team. We got it.
Yeah.
Oh, good times. I would love more unpacking. Because I'm not right. That's
same.
The Tempo team, right? It was the same team? Or am I mixing up Cozy Games? Okay. I thought so. Cool. Well, hey, guys. Now that Tempo's out, how's Unpacking 2 coming along? We on it? We working on it? All right. I'm listening. I'm waiting. Shoot me an email. Let me know. If you need voices, we're right here. Anyway, timestamp. Yeah, Unpacking horror sounds fantastic. You know what else sounds fantastic? Haunted Tea, Tofr.
Haunted Tea.
Earlier this year, we got Wanderstop, which you and I both were big fans of. A whole game about slowing down, taking your pace in life, getting comfortable with yourself, etc. And I thought about this one and how to turn it. It's already not so much horror in the way of ooh, it's spooky and scary, as much as just like, man, psychology is crazy. I'm a sad person. I'd hate to stay sad. Like, that's pretty horrifying. But the idea of how you explore the world of Wanderstop and going like all around the coffee shop, getting plants, putting them in, growing them into seeds and making tea out of it. I think you could still keep all that stuff, but I think just making a like almost just like a Halloween chapter that is just like there is now like 3 or 4 houses around the little villa area that you're going trick-or-treating for. And you go over there, one's like the granny at the shop. It's like, what are you doing here? I'm not here to sell my candy. You got to do stuff for me. And then it's like, you got to visit the other 3 houses first. And each of them has like a little task of like, I need this type of tea before you get any of my Reese's peanut butter cups, and whatever that cycle looks like. I think it'd be like really fun to just find tasks to complete as you go out, make more tea, and just have the weird skeleton man who's like, well, hello there. Yes, I have Milky Ways. I know nobody likes those. Sorry, but it's what I'm giving out this Halloween. Just
what do you mean nobody likes those?
No one likes Milky Ways.
I love Milky Ways.
You're fibbing. You're lying.
I'm serious.
Next you're going to tell me you like Baby Ruths.
I have no idea what that is.
Exactly. Just like a Milky Way. No one knows what it is. No one likes them. Nah, man. Give me a Reese's peanut butter cup. Give me some Kit Kats. You know what I mean? Give me some of them Skittles. I don't need this Baby Ruth Milky Ways. Give me a 3 Musketeer. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yes. Sure. But yeah, I would like to go trick-or-treating in Wanderstop is basically what I'm saying here.
It sounds like a fun idea. Yeah. It's one way of like switching up gameplay in the main game.
Mm-hmm.
And it would really lend itself to like, I mean, going trick-or-treating is relaxing.
Yeah.
And this game is all about the need to relax, even while you're doing stuff. So I really like that take.
I want it. I want to go trick-or-treating. I want Boro to be in and of course everyone's in costume, right? Boro would be, I don't know, maybe Grimace from McDonald's or some shit. I don't know what he'd fucking be.
Or the robot from what's it called? Big Hero 5 or what?
Oh, Big Hero 6? Yeah, Baymax? Yeah. Hello, I am Boro, your personal healthcare companion. I was alerted to your cry for help when you said, dog, I got mental health issues. Someone come fix me. How would you rate your pain on a scale of 1 to 10? That would be really fun. Listen, Ivy Road. I know you're probably working on Wanderstop too. What are we talking about? Actually, I doubt it. They're probably working on something brand new. I don't think we get a Wanderstop too.
They probably are, yeah.
Good times though. We should we'll talk about Wanderstop. I'm sure close to the end of the year as we get to game of the year stuff. You know what I mean? But
it might pop in that discussion somewhere.
Yeah, but we'll see. I'll come around, see what people got to say about it. But that's that game. Tofr, you got one more game here to spookify.
Yes, I do, and it's I don't have like a lot to say about it because the concept for it is pretty simple.
Yeah.
So I would take Fall Guys, the exact game that it is, but turn it into the Saw movies.
Oh,
where
God.
if you fail at any of the games, you die.
Okay.
Up the stakes.
Yeah. That's a little nerve-wracking. I'm trying to pull up this fucking trailer and Chrome is just fighting me, man. It was doing the like half full screen, not full screen. It's frozen. It's buffering. I'm like, I just want to pull up the fucking Fall Guys trailer so I can just talk and respond. But this is the life of doing the podcast every week. It's like if I don't take the time to like restart my computer before we go, it'll just be like, you want a little bit of problems today? I'm gonna give it to you. I'm like, fine, fucking whatever. But I do like that. That sounds straight up just like a season event they would do is just do a Saw season where it is like, yeah, obviously it's the Fall Guys. They won't be like cutting the Bean Boys in half or anything, but seeing the idea of like buzzsaws swinging in and like knocking people off and being like, you're dead, you're gone, you failed, you didn't get to play a game. Like any combination of like the Saw games Fall Guysified, I think does sound really fun. I've played Fall Guys in a hot minute. But
listen, there's been talk about Fall Guys not being continued.
Okay.
I don't know if that's just rumors or if there's any truth to it.
Yeah.
But if Fall Guys were to end, why not end it on the bloodiest note you can imagine?
Honestly, yeah. They're like, hey guys, one more season, everyone's fucking dying. They're all dead.
Yeah, let's see what beans bleed.
Yeah. No.
Is it just blood or is it like any kind of sugary syrup?
I think sugary syrup has gotta be right. Like they just you cut one in half and it's just like that. Whatever color they are, is just a little bit lighter, just a little oozy. Just like there we go, we got them. Just the Bean Boys.
Yeah,
man, crazy Fallout. Fall Guys just really came and went, man. Like maybe not came and went. Just like it showed up and then after COVID kind of wrapped up, everyone's like, all right, Fall Guys is done. Guys are done. Thanks.
Yeah. I think they struggled with like keeping the updates interesting and fresh.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Like those starter levels were really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like they struggled to ever live up to those early levels.
Absolutely.
With any of the updates, which is a shame because the basic concept of this is I had so much fun with Fall Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because I suck at battle royale games.
Yeah.
But this is the kind of battle royale that I live for.
Like, this is me. This is where I'm at. I thrive on the Fall Guys.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Maybe I'll read it.
I got a couple of crowns.
Yeah, I've had many a crown. I'm pretty fucking good. Was pretty fucking good. Okay then. Sorry, Tofr, I gotta show off when I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. True.
No, I played a lot and I had to get like semi good because for a long time like you couldn't just buy the skins you want. I don't know if you still can't or not, but they ended up putting Shovel Knight, Mugman, and Cuphead in the game, and I was like, well, I want these skins. I need these skins, so I like went in to get as many kudos points or whatever it costs to buy the damn things, and then got the tops and the bottoms for both all three characters. I'm like, yeah, cool. Now I have these. And then I think like they put the messenger in there. I think I got the top for him, so I had it. There's definitely other crossovers I didn't get the full things for, but I remember being like really into it and wanting to get more of them. And eventually I'm like, man, I don't have the chutzpah to keep doing this. I got the characters I needed. Whatever happens. I'm not too hung up on it anymore.
I get that.
But we falling, man. We falling. Let's
sure
see
are.
here. I need to pull up the trailer for the next one as I sit here and think.
I'm really interested to hear your thoughts on this last one.
Yeah, I think this next one could be really fun. I think it'd be really cool. I think we got something dope here, team. So, big fan of Devolver over here. CGDannyB. You know, we love Devolver Digital. Ball Pit soon. Can't wait to play. Devolver game we got last year. Was that 2024? Circles are weird.
I think so, yeah.
Pretty sure. We got the Crush House. I was a big fan of the Crush House. I'm a big fan of Big Brother, reality TV, you know, what's going on in here, people coming in and flirting and banging and hating and fighting and, you know, making popular television, you know how it be. Something I like the idea of in Crush House is making it one of those cabin in the woods slasher survival movies where it is you put all your house guests in there and you're not necessarily protecting them, but they are getting hunted down by, you know, pick your poison, your Jasons, your Freddys, your Leatherface, whoever is coming in trying to kill everybody. And you're catching it all in like entertaining reality TV. Still getting the like, oh, these two got in a fight, or these two snuck off to go bang in the closet, and then Freddy found both of them, and gah, you know, I don't know why I did the axe for Freddy. I mixed up horror characters, but you get the point. But yeah, I think there's like a cool horror idea to be done with the slasher film inside of the Crush House, as opposed to being like, yeah, they're all just banging and being loud and you know, doing whatever reality TV is. Do all of that on top of just the murder fest that could take place. Maybe make the house a little bit bigger. You know, it's 4 contestants at any time. Give me like 6 or 7 to try and survive. I think there's something really fun here in doing that. And you know what, Crush House? Untapped market. You know what I mean? So hop on it. Get the crossover. Have Jason roll around the house, start killing people and all those Furbies. Or I guess you have to do a knockoff version, like how you did your Forbles or whatever those guys were called. Give us like Jackson Voris or something, you know, and be like, oh, I wonder who that is. You know, we all know it's Jason, but we never say it.
They could maybe do a Dead by Daylight crossover.
Don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare! Don't you do it! Don't do it! Listen, I like you, Crush House. I like you a lot. Don't you dare put Dead by Daylight in this fucking game. I'll be very upset. I won't ever touch this game again. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh no. I set him off.
I'll cross the line. Episode's over. We're not doing this shit. We're not doing it. But yeah, no, I just think it's just a fun twist on, like, we already had the twist of like, let's make a reality show video game, and I thought this was fun. And exploring, I don't think the game performed super well that we'd get like another Crush House. I mean, I would hope. I don't think we ever got like any major content updates or anything either.
I don't think so, no.
But yeah, I think even if they expanded on it a little bit and put like, yeah, that horror vibe into it or something else crazy would be really fun. Whoa, this is cool. I went to pull up the Crush House and I thought this was a studio website, but it's like a vineyard. That looks really cool. It's in Virginia. No, where is it at? Ohio.
Okay.
Hold on. We'll look at it together, team. Look at the Crush House.
Oh, damn.
Hold on. Well, look at that. It's chicken, I think. Damn, look at this place. This looks good. Hold on. We got a view lunch and dinner menu. I don't have any pictures.
It kind of looks like they're crushing it.
Yeah, crispy fig crostadas, Tofr. I don't know what the fuck that is. A meatball fondue along with some loaded pita chips and some crispy risotto cakes. A strawberry salad. I want to go. Hold on. I mean, Ohio's not far. You know, maybe. No, I mean, it might be far for you, a little bit across the bridge, but
yeah, for me it's quite far.
You could walk there today. I was gonna say I didn't see any major updates or anything for it. That's what we came here for, not the Crush House restaurant, but you get the point. Yeah, actually, let me check near it real quick because I don't think they've announced anything or. Yeah,
I haven't heard anything about it.
We'll see, but yeah, add some horror killing to the Crush House. It'll be fun. But with that was the topic of the show. Really blitzed that shit, didn't we? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did.
It's EP
yeah,
time,
we
everybody.
did.
Which means we're on to what we've been playing. It's a good time to do things. My folder's not open. Hold on. We have to organize. Playlog episode 81. Hey guys, 81 episodes of this shit. Crazy, right? There had to be a flop here somewhere where we really just got this shit going. You know, we had to really get our shit together. It is a lot. To think out collectively, we've spoken for, let's say, a minimum of an hour an episode, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. You know, 160 hours of video game conversations. That's why we're
on a weekly basis.
And on a weekly basis, I think we've only skipped the 1 week because of like the Christmas. I think maybe it was 2 weeks in there between Christmas and New Year's, whatever it was. It was a week or 2. We'll figure it out. Either one. You get the point. Guys, don't forget to take a nap. Recharge yourselves. That being said, what we've been playing, guys, I got a key for hey, shut your mouth. Stop talking. Sorry, I thought the thing was muted, so it was yelling at me. So I have been playing this adorable little game called SOPA. We saw this at, I think it was a Wholesome Direct or something a while back. But it's essentially you're playing as little Mijo over here. And Grandma's just like, or sorry, Nana is like, hey, could you go to the fridge? Sorry, this is me pausing the game to do something, and I'm just staring at a wall for 10 minutes. There we go. There we go. This is I've been describing it as Chronicles of Narnia if it was a Pixar movie. You're playing as little Mijo, right? Nana's like, hey, I got to make soup. I need you to go get the potato. And you step into the cabinet to go get the potato, and the cabinet just gets further and further, starts stretching. When you get to the end and finally grab the potatoes, what I thought were lizards and they're frogs, I guess, hop up and go like, blah. You're like, Nana, there's a frog in here taking the potatoes. Like, stop playing around, bring me the potatoes. And she doesn't believe you. Boy, I don't know, boy cried wolf. Not really a setup for that. But then this frog takes your sack of potatoes. You dive through the pantry and get into this magical world of frogs. And
okay,
well, now here you are. You're just trying to get the potatoes back, you know? I am in a very interesting spot with this one where I am having a great time. I am very much enjoying it. I am currently in chapter 2. I only got to start the game yesterday as of recording. I'm having a very fun time exploring. It's very third-person adventure, but very point and click in the way you solve puzzles of like, how do I do this thing? Oh, I got to move a box. It has friction against the ground. What am I supposed to do? Oh, if I go take this guy who's got grease laying around, but he's like, oh, you can't have my grease unless you have a container. So I got to go find a bottle. Then I bring the bottle to get my own grease. Then I take the bottle to put grease on the box, and I can move the box, and I can do. So it is one of those find what task does what thing to do the thing, and yeah. So when we do the like point and click mindset, how do we find the thing? I am very much enjoying exploring this world. It's very imaginative. It's very pretty. Like the cutscenes are very fun. It's very colorful, just vibrant as you're going through the jungles, the cities. The chapter I'm currently on, we're in the stomach of a fish where it's like, uh-oh, how do we get out of here?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's very fun to experience everything that's in this world. All that to say, there's kind of a lack of quality of life in some places where it does feel like it might just be a little bit of a chore to play sometimes. For example, like, let me see if I can find what I'm looking for here. Like one of the first missions you get here, is this guy, you need to get all these bugs to distract birds. And they're like, here's free samples. You're like, oh, I'm a human. I'm not going to eat these, but you distract the birds with them. But this guy, the last bug you need, he's like, don't come near me, or whatever. So you have to find a way to get his cover back so that you can rebuild the trust with him and then get those bugs. But to move around the rooftop here, you have to roam over here, grab this wooden plank. Oh, I have to go across again. I have to turn back around, pick up the wooden plank. It is a lot of just recycle my actions. Open the menu, put the plank down. Oh, I'm standing a little too close to the edge, so I got to back up and realign myself so I can actually put the plank down. And it's a little bit of a chore to pull out items and use them. I feel like if I walked up to something that has like A on it, I could just activate the item I need as opposed to like open my inventory, which kind of freezes the world. When you climb up stuff, it does the thing where the camera adjusts and really slows you down. So like it's like climb up, and the camera's like rotating around. It's very slow in that way. Not slow enough for me to not want to go back and play more of it. I do think this game is very cute, very charming, and I want to see it through to the end. I don't know how long it is yet. The only person I am aware who's also playing it is Becca from 61 Indie. She is just a little bit behind me. She was at the spot you're seeing here for the video. She's like, I'm gonna try to get through this part. I'm like, oh, there's a box, you have to drop it down. Got it. Okay, thanks. I'm like, cool, bet. So yeah, I finished this section. I'm into the next one. I am enjoying the character designs. It's very like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball in its aesthetic. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Yeah. The character designs very much remind me of like those movies and that show I think that existed for a while. It's just very, very charming. It's very cute. I'm adoring it. I think it's hard to sell someone on. I believe the team made a mobile game before this. It's something about a ghost, which I've never played myself. I've seen the game around. And I know in the intro, that little ghost shows up. I'm like, oh, cute. Cool. Like call back to like their character. But you can kind of see the move from mobile to console and PC game hasn't quite gone completely well. Again, game is fine. Game is serviceable. Game looks great. Game plays okay. It's just not great. definitely like a little bit of growing pains of like, I hope this would feel a little bit better.
Damn.
Yeah. But, no, it's like I said, super cute. I feel like this will be one that I think I can see a lot of people enjoying their favorite Let's Player play through it as opposed to playing it themselves, which isn't great for the market of the game. Like, yeah, maybe people know it and love it, but if people aren't buying it and playing it, it doesn't really help it grow.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I said, I'm playing through more. I want to see more of it. Hopefully I can find the time for it. I do like the frogs. They're all very like, I don't even know how to define them. Like, they're just really mopey most of the time. Like, this guy runs the market, and the guy who stole your potatoes is like, this is the one that stole your potatoes. Is like, hey, how about you buy these potatoes? Everyone's like, potatoes? Fucking gross. Frogs don't eat potatoes. And you're like, come on, these are the best potatoes you're ever gonna find in your fucking life. It's like, no, I don't want your potatoes. Leave. You're like, hey, you back my potatoes. Like, kid, if you don't get out of here, I'm gonna beat your ass. You need to leave. So he like chucks a potato. Now you have to go get it, and it leads to an event of like a seagull comes and takes your potato, which is why you need those free sample of bugs to steal them back, and you get the potato. Then you go sailing to go back home, and that's where the giant fish shows up, and that's where I'm at. So I don't know progressively what happens after that, how many more chapters there are. I was hoping to ping our reviewer Discord of like, anyone play yet and have like a gameplay time. How long is this game? But yeah, is good, is fun, is not perfect, but I will continue to say how charming it is and how cute the art style is. But yeah, I'll see further as I go if I fall more in love with it or if I get more bothered by some of the controls.
Yeah, the art style really stands out to me, but at the same time, if you didn't tell me that these were frogs, I would have never guessed.
All through the trails, I'm like, those are lizards. Those are lizards, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they're frogs. But like, look how goofy that fucking seagull look. Yeah, he's just goofy little dumbass. It's fun. He's a good time. But yeah, I'm hoping I probably won't get to it tonight. I think like we're doing like podcasts. I'm like lights off. Like I gotta recoup. I gotta turn my brain somewhere else. But yeah, super charming. Well, someone go back and check how many times I called this game charming. I'm sure it was at least 7.
Sounds like a TikTok in the making. Just
might be.
Make a bell go off every time you say the word charming.
Ding. Game's charm. Ding. Ding. Ding, 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 ding. Very charming. But Tofr, you played a game this week. What you been playing?
Well, now that you mentioned charming, I've been playing My Card is Better Than Your Card, and actually that description really fits this game as well.
Okay. Oh my god, guys, that's charming.
Yeah, it's a deck builder, but it's different to most deck building games, as in you get to create your own cards. You use stickers to create effects on the cards that you play. And then you play you play as a child. You try to defeat other children, which is really funny because every time you defeat one of them, they're actually crying. Which is, like it's really sad. Yeah. But at the same time, like, yeah, I did that.
I made that little bitch cry.
Yeah. But it's an interesting take on the deck building genre because you like in between battles you go about your day and you go to like flea markets and buy more stickers, or you swap sticker books with other people, stuff like that, and you get to choose how you use your stickers on your cards, right? So you can keep creating new cards and using 1 or 2 stickers on those cards, or you can overload one card with tons of stickers, but then you make it nearly impossible to get that card played because to play your cards you need candy. Like you have mana and other deck building games, you have to spend candy to play cards. Depending on how many stickers are on your card, you'll need more candy to play it. Yeah. So you can go completely overboard and create like cards that cost 8 candy to play, and then hope that you somehow manage to get 8 candies to actually pay for that card. or you can do it in an entirely different way. There's plenty of leeway here in like how you want to go about with your strategy and your tactics.
Yeah.
The goal of the card game is to collect stars. You have a meter at the top of your screen, and it's basically like a tug of war game.
Mm-hmm.
So you play your opponent goes first. They'll collect a number of stars. Then you take your turn. You collect a number of stars, and then depending on who has the most stars, the bar at the top of the screen will move towards like the goal that you're trying to reach.
Yeah.
But if you lose your next turn, then the bar will move in the opposite direction. So it's really like a tug of war game, which is an interesting concept, I think, for a card game. I'm not sure I've seen that used all that many times before. I haven't played that much of it yet. I think I'm about an hour and a half in.
Okay.
But just like the demo, I'm completely sold on this game. It's still in early access now. It released in early access yesterday at time of recording.
Yeah.
But it's so much fun. It reminds me of like another game from this year, Kabuto Park.
Yeah.
And that it represents this childlike wonder that you can have playing with your friends, and creating stuff, and how much fun that can be. The presentation is just beautiful. It's colorful. It's playful. It's charming.
Yeah, ding.
It's a really good time, and I'll definitely be playing more of this for the foreseeable future. Not just because I still have to review it for so many games, but also because this is an easy game to get addicted to.
Yeah.
And I want to see if it's like a story that plays out, or if you can keep going indefinitely. I have no idea.
Yeah,
but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got my key a couple of days ago. I haven't played too much. I got the through the tutorial, and I started to run, and then had to bounce, so I didn't get to play much more than that. I was hoping to play it on my Steam Deck. Are you playing on your Steam Deck, or are you playing?
I'm playing on Steam Deck. Yeah.
Okay. I started trying to use controls. It didn't seem like it was super intuitive, and I didn't know if it was more of a touch thing. So I was like, I'll just get back to my mouse and keyboard later. So I haven't had a chance to dive in further. It seems like what I would really enjoy, just kick it back with my controller in bed, just like, all right, play the damn game. The same way I do Balatro when I have a controller. Where I'm like, it's not my favorite way to play it, but it works. So as long as it works, I would prefer that. But the art style is super adorable. I love it. You mentioned Kabuto Park, and I thought the same thing. Like, I like the charming... Damn, I didn't mean to say charming. Sorry, team. Low brain cell day. That's the first word that's coming to mind. There's this like cardboard cutout simplicity to it that I like. Very like collage looking. That's really adorable with the characters, the stickers, and everything. I'm a big fan of just the visuals, which already had me in. And I did like the little bit that I got to play of like building my own cards and like how to make something stronger. I can see, you mentioned earlier, like you make a card with like it's worth 8 candy. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be my goal, is to build a whole deck that's just like, this gives me 2 more candy, but if I do this candy, it gives me 3 candy based on every candy that I have. So I'm like, 90 candy, play that card, play the damn card. Bam, I win the game. Leave me alone. Get out of here, kid. You can't beat me. Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. It's a really cool game.
Maybe tonight. Maybe
can't wait to play more.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It's adorable. And then in case I think, we both had keys for that one. So FTC, don't hate me. Don't come after me. Let's see. What else I haven't played? I'm gonna schnoodle my list. I'm gonna move my bottom one up and talk about the other one second. Okay. Let me see here. Let's scoot each one. I made a TikTok about this game recently. This game is called Duskfade. There is a demo on Steam. It is essentially Kingdom Hearts cross Ratchet and Clank. Is how it's like marketed.
Okay.
It is a very like PS2 platformer, like your Jack and Daxter, your Ratchet and Clank. I see more Ratchet and Clank in it than Jack and Daxter, but I was also a Ratchet kid, so whichever one. And then stylistically, like it's super anime. It's super like this kid probably has zippers hidden all over his clothes, like that Sora, right? I am very much enjoying this game. Like it's only, I was dicking around a bit, doing different shit while I was playing and recording, texting people. I'd probably say the demo took me somewhere between 30-40 minutes, like straight, like going through. You are playing as, I believe it's pronounced Zirian, and your sister gets kidnapped by the clockmakers, I think is what's going on there. Your sister goes missing. You're going to save your sister. And you are running around with one of her creations. There wasn't a lot of context of what his sister is. It sounds like she's an inventor, but she made this little guy called, I think it's Cuckoo, and I something about the word cuckoo throws me off. But he's little robot bird. And he's so far not your Donald. He hasn't healed or anything. He kind of just exists with me. I'm like, I don't know if you do anything, but I think he might give me my perks to do some like cool mechanic powers. But yeah, it's, if I went back to the Kingdom Hearts and Ratchet and Clank comparison, I'd say it's like 70-30 in favor of Ratchet and Clank. It is the exploration of Ratchet and Clank. It's the platforming of Ratchet and Clank. It is the picking up the bolts or the crystal shards and everything of Ratchet and Clank, where you're just picking up all the different things and keep moving forward. The combat, I'd say, is without the firearms. Ratchet and Clank is so heavily influenced by the different weapons you can pick up. You are really just using your sword, which I think is what takes it back to the Kingdom Hearts part of it. It's very anime. When you win a fight, he's like, yeah, I knew I could do it. Yeah. Like it's that, right? It's to those who might find that cringy and cheesy, I get it, but like it is like kind of cute and really fun to like go through an encounter. I think I love the vibrancy of the world. I think it's very clean. It's very like colorful. It does the stained glass thing to help, like, hey, by the way, Kingdom Hearts, remember? I think skip through this. Like, you can also see here, like, it very much reminds me of Kena Bridge of Spirits. I said that in my TikTok. Like the again, Pixar-y looking like cinematics. It's fucking beautiful. It's gorgeous. I did find sometimes during combat it made it look a little bit cluttered because the enemies. Let me see if I have like one later. I think this is probably the one. Yeah, like in a room like this, it's a little much. Trying to do like combat where I didn't do the combat in the room. I cut it too soon. Yeah, like the combat's this, like you lock on with L2, you'll perfect time dodge and hit. This area is a little bit better where it kind of, there's more contrast, but in this other room, it was a lot of purple enemies, purple walls, purple floors, where I'm like, I'm good at dodging and just swinging. It wasn't too hard, but like envision this room that we're in was more, there's these purple little wispy guys and that big hulking dude, and there's a dude who shot purple lasers at me. Like, it was a lot that wasn't particularly like very defined. They weren't really cut out. I wouldn't mind some kind of like maybe white glow effect on whoever I was locked onto. Might make it a little more like visually clean. But the only other critique I think I have is the jumping feels a little bit floaty, which wasn't so bad for regular platforming, like going through and doing some of the just, I got to go collect shards or whatever. I think once I got to the boss fight is the first time I'm like, yeah, this is kind of tedious, where this guy, Wrath, he shows up, and what he basically does is after you beat him up so much, he makes a giant pillar in the middle of the room that he's like on top of, and to get there, he picks up other pillars. You have to jump around from those. The longer you take, he will like stand up there and he does this like scream where he's like sucking energy out of the room and he's like pulling your life force out. You're slowly, it's not very fast. Like, you have a lot of room for error on it. So like that's never what got me killed. Yeah, you can see here, if video watches this, he just lifts all these columns up. You're like, all right, where do I go? I have to find the lowest one and climb up. Sometimes the double jump is just a little too Kingdom Heartsy as opposed to too Ratchet and Clanky, where when I do the double jump of sword, I have that little extra lift to myself. That I think becomes detrimental in a world like right there. You see, I just kind of shot past where I needed to get because it was just too floaty. I think if I could dial that back, and then now you can see he's like sucking my life out of me, and I'm like, how do I get up there? Can I get there faster? No. So I had to go back to the beginning, and it was the only thing that became like a problem gameplay wise. It might just be the longer I play, I'll get used to the jump and know how to angle myself better, etc. But I feel like, yeah, it's just a little whoop, I just slipped too far as I was jumping through the air. I think is the only thing I was just like, yeah, I wouldn't mind if that felt better.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the rest of the kit, like you have an LB or like an L2 button attack that like the only one you have in the demo is this like little metal blast. It's pretty okay. It doesn't really do a whole lot for me. There's a grappling hook you get eventually, so you can flying around like gears and everything. Let me see if I have like that gameplay. Might not here. It's back to village. Yeah, so I didn't catch much of that, but yeah, I think this game's gonna be super fun. I don't think it has a release date or anything yet. It's just the demo on Steam. Fucking beautiful though. It's stick with me, team. I'm using it intentionally. Very charming. But yeah, like I said, it is the Kingdom Hearts, Ratchet and Clank, and Kena all thrown into a pot, mixed together to make this really nice indie soup that well, Kena is the only indie one in there, but you get the point. This soup of video games that are very fun to play. And I like that mixture. I think sometimes devs don't like, oh, your game is this, but this. And it's like, well, don't call me that. I'm not that game. This one very much is marketed like, this is the Kingdom Hearts. This is Kingdom Hearts. Like, you're well aware. It doesn't do the Disney exploring different worlds or anything like that. Like, you're not getting lost in my favorite characters. I get to go see Tron and Jack Sparrow and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I'm sold. I definitely want to play more. I'm hoping in between now and then that jump feels just a little bit better for me. Or I can adjust a little bit quicker. It could also be I was playing on a PC that like the game ran fine. You can see it's a little bit artifacty at times, but most of it was fine. Unless there was a performance issue of just playing on a little bit of an older PC, like maybe it felt better otherwise. But yeah, no other complaints. I'm super excited for Duskfade. I want to play more of it. It's fucking dope. Check out the demo. Wishlist the game now.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
It also, I'm also hoping that it turns out to be like a Kingdom Hearts game that's understandable.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
where you know what's actually going on.
Yeah. So far, the plot's been very simple. It's like, my sister's missing. I got to go get her from the guys making the clocks. Other than that, it's been, you get some of the dialogue where it's like, you come into this village and the bird's like, wow, look at this place. He's like, I used to come here all the time, but my grandpa told me not to go through that archway. He's like, why not? It's like, it's dangerous past there. I was always too afraid. He's like, yeah, what a chicken. Nuh-uh, I would have done it, but then I just kind of didn't. My sister did all the time, but then when she started working, she stopped going there. So I was just afraid. He's like, yeah, chicken. Like, just little banter, little fun, like things like that. Nothing crazy like Organization 13's coming to take my heartless and my soul and shove me into a keyhole. Like, nothing like that has happened yet. But yeah, I'm hoping it stays simple enough. I'm just like, yep, I got the plot. I saved my sister. Some crazy twist happens. We find the clockmakers. Cool. That's the game.
That would be awesome.
It is very fun. I'm enjoying Duskfade super big much and want more. So hey, let me know when we get a key. I want to play more Duskfade. Be lit.
Yeah, let's hope it's not too long of a wait.
Yeah, hopefully not. It's one that I would love to see at like a PAX. Like, I remember playing. I'm trying to think what game I had played it. Sorry, it was SGF for me, but same hat. At Summer Game Fest, like they had Lose Lagoon, and I had played the demo at that already, right? So when I got there, and they were like, "What do you know about Lose Lagoon?" I'm like, kind of everything, but pretend I don't. So the guy's like, "Okay, well, Lose Lagoon." I'm like, "Yep, okay. If it's about this, yep, Uncle goes missing. He's like, so yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm good, dog. I like, he's like, cool, let's just play. I'm like, sweet, let's play. So I was like, it very took care of me and everything. Like, I was just like, I'm good. Let's play. Let's talk about the game in front of me. Let's talk about the new sections and stuff. I could see that being that we're at Duskfade. Dev has no idea who I am. He's like, what do you know about Duskfade? I'm like, everything. Let's go. Let's talk. Let's just play the game. You know, like, that would be very fun. Duskfade's cool. I'm excited for more people to find it. If you guys hadn't seen, I did do a TikTok, YouTube short, Instagram reel, whatever about it. You should go like and just watch that like 10 times because I do have a thing set up where based on the number of views that video gets, I do get paid some cash money. So if you just want to go show some love, and I will probably clip this out and post it as well. Sorry, family text. That's, I think, irrelevant, whatever. Yeah, so go watch that video, and then this will be clipped out as well. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that too for that cash money for Danny. Anyway.
Yeah. Cash money for Danny.
Cash money for Danny. Let's go. Timestamp. Which means I have one more game to chat about here. Oh, look. I put my my Cards Better Than Your Card in the wrong folder. I was wondering where that footage went. I was like, I can't find. I was like, I'll just recapture it. It was only like 2 little clips, but I'm like, where'd it go? So the other night, Tofr, we talk about it all the time. There is a Discord that we're all in. As reviewers, where it's, hey, we're covering games. We put in our key request forms and everyone shares. That includes you guys, friends of the shows, the Jacob McCourts, the Fun and Game Podcast, Matt Storm, the 6-1 Indie Guys, the No Small Games. Go down the list. All of our friends are in there. And Trina from Gamerhead Podcast, like, hey guys, I checked out this new demo. It's called Sledding Game. It's for lobbies of up to like 20 people. It'd be great if we can all get together and play. And I'd been seeing this game on TikTok. I'm like, it does look cool. I'm very interested in it, but I don't quite see the appeal. I don't quite understand why it's fun yet. I need to understand what that is. So we got in, and within like 5 minutes, I'm like, got it. Understood. This is very cute. This is very fun.
Okay.
The whole premise is you are essentially at a ski resort. You could play as, in the current demo, as frogs, bears, or penguins. And the whole thing is you are doing wintry events. There's snowball fights, there's skiing, sledding, there's ice fishing, all these different things. And as you do tricks, as you catch sized fish and sell them, you earn points, which you then use to buy new sleds, new hats, new scarves, new whatever around the world, right? And then you just hang out with your friends and do that. It is basically going to like the country fair in a video game. And just having a good time with your buddies. This is me and my internet dad, Adam Gumby, riding the, the ski lift up to the top of the mountain. I played as a bear, and as I got further and got more stuff, it was really funny because it was like, we were probably 2 or 3 hours in, and someone's like, wait, are we all just playing a game and like not doing content? I was like, I definitely captured some footage to talk about in the podcast, but I'm not now. That was earlier. And they're like, okay, Danny. All right. But yeah, like it became this thing of, I was not a Club Penguin kid. I didn't really do that, but I keep hearkening it to anyone who has done those late night Minecraft sessions where you're no longer playing Minecraft. You are just jumping between 3 wooden statues that you built and just talking about life. Like, here's what's going on with my girlfriend and what's going on at work. And you're not playing Minecraft. You're just existing in that world. That's what this is. Like you are just having fun, doing dumb, goofy, rubber bandy, cartoony, whatever events, and then just chatting with your buddies. Like, there was a point where, I hope I have it. Do I have it? I think it's here. Yeah, it's oh no, this is us playing fucking cornhole. To have it. Come on, I gotta have it. I gotta have us all fishing. Here we go. Yeah, we were all just fishing, and we're like, what game you playing for review? I'm like, oh, I've been playing this. Like, yeah, how you liking it? Because I'm like this far and I'm not really feeling it. Like, oh, okay, we'll see. When I got past that, this got better, right? And it's just talking about what we've been playing. There was a point where I brought up Summer Game Fest because while we were in the hotel, we were watching the Xbox showcase, and it was myself, Mike and Kyle from 6-1, and then Luke and Sabrina from Vicarious PR. And we were watching this event, and the solo leveling trailer came on for the new game. And none of us recognized it at first. I was the only one who knew what it was then, because they show like the statues from the first episode. I'm like, oh, it's solo leveling. And Kyle goes, huh? What did you just say? And then the logo comes up. He's like, oh, yeah, solo leveling, of course. We all knew that. So the bit became for the rest of the weekend that was like, oh, guys, a new game got showed off. It's solo leveling. I'm like, shut up. Shut up. It wasn't that big a deal. I reckon, like, it's just weird that you knew what it was. And like Luke joined the game later, and he's like, it's just weird you knew what it was. I'm like, I watched the show. I watched the anime. I reckon there's like a statue that like locks him into the room and does this weird like smile. And they show that statue. I'm like, oh, solo leveling. I got it. Some of the rest of the room is just like, the fuck is this guy talking about? I was like, whatever, I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. But yeah, we were just like talking. Like, it's literally just equivalent of you sitting in a Discord call, all doing your own thing. Like, we're all playing the same game, not together necessarily. Like, there wasn't a whole lot that we interacted with. Actually, correction. There was a hot cocoa drinking contest, and I sweeped them all onto the floor. Everyone thought they could outdrink me in hot cocoa. They thought, Kate from No Small Games, you ain't got nothing on me, honey. You're done. It's over. I'm the best hot cocoa drinker. But no, absolutely, just really fun. And this is just the demo. It's out on Steam, and again, lobbies of like 20 people. If you and your friends just want to like dick around, really the only thing you can do right now is just aim to unlock cosmetics. I'm sure that's still going to be the goal of the main game, but I'm sure there'll be more tasks, more events, more characters, more skins, whatever. But yeah, you really just kind of hang out and play the game. Like, it's very cute. One other fun. Okay, so every now and again we did have some. We had some server issues where the host would get kicked, and before kicking all of us, we'd all kind of just start to stutter. So this is what it would look like when we got disconnected, and it's like, uh-oh, guys, the lobby's crashing. We're not going to be here. It would never happen to yourself. but it would happen to everybody else. So I watched Adam Gunn be like, quick, I gotta sell my fish before we get disconnected. And you see everyone outside. It was very funny. That's what happened. The only other funny thing, I mean, there was plenty of funny things. There was a point where friend of the show, Jacob McCourt, he's been doing short form content about going to a local game store and buying like a brown paper bag. It's like $15 for 3 video games. And he's been doing these like unboxings on Instagram. They're great. I jokingly was making fun of them. I'm like, oh, I'm Jacob McCourt. I buy games from a used game store. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, you talking shit? I was like, yeah, I am. For some reason, my like name disappeared. Like people couldn't see me. So I'm like talking to Jacob. I think it was Trina is standing right next to me. And I'm like, yeah, Jacob, you suck. And he's like, I'm gonna come get you. Proximity chat, just like repo. So he hears where I'm at and then comes towards me, but I'm like playing peekaboo around this statue in the room and he can't find me. Please tell me this is it. It's like here. I don't know if it's me playing peekaboo, but it's this spot. Come on. No, this was Jacob gambling all his money away. But yeah,
oh no,
like, this statue, Jacob's like trying to chase me around the room. So I'm like, hide behind the statue. Hide. And Jacob's like, where are you? You must be upstairs. I'm like, yeah, I'm upstairs. Totally. And he goes upstairs. He's like, why do you sound so far? I'm like, because I'm not upstairs. And Trina's just standing here like, no shot. And like, he's like, where did Danny go? And I just keep dicking around, moving around this statue. Like, Jacob can't find me. Jacob can't find me. And Trina's like, it's not fair because your name's not showing. I'm like, that's okay. Jacob can't find me. And then Matt Storm's just like, he's right over here. Jacob, I'm like, Matt, what? Why you snitching?
Oh,
why you doing so? Can't stand Matt anymore. Get out of my face, Matt. But yeah, it like I said, that late night, you're playing the same game, but you're not even really playing anymore. You're just existing, talking, and fiddling with a controller. This was us just talking and emoting. Like there was nothing happening. We were just being dumb, and it was very fun.
Amazing.
And of course, I would be remiss to not show the family portrait. By the end of the night, because you can do you can make snowmen. You make a snowball and you roll it up. And what's funny is that it doesn't matter the size and what order you put them on. Well, it doesn't matter the order you put them on. But if you roll a small snowball and then a big snowball, you can make a snowman that is ill proportioned. So it is a little body with a big head, and that is very fun. But yeah, nice. This is all of us by the end. A couple people had already gone. It was getting later. I think it was already like 11:30 at night by the time we were like wrapping this up. But yeah, sledding game is going to be very, very fun. I don't know that I would jump into it anymore for the demo yet. I feel like I don't want to like wear its welcome and be like, I've done everything I can. And then when the full game's here, I'm like, I've done this for hours. I don't know if I want to do it again. And again, assuming there'll be more events, more things to do, I think it'll be super, super fun. I'm definitely telling people to go wishlist sledding game. Not that I think they have to. I think it's already got like a trillion wish lists. But even if you just found out about this game, please go wishlist it. Sledding game on Steam. It's gotta be fun.
Cool.
Bam. Timestamp. That's all we've been playing, which means Tofr. It's on to the indies releasing this week. You want to handle that?
Yes, it is. I can handle that. These are the indies releasing the week from October 9th till October 15th. On October 9th, we are getting By Sweet Crawl for Steam, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Dreams of Another releases on the same day for Steam and PlayStation, as does Dice a Lot, which releases on Steam, and Absalom releases on Steam, Switch, and PlayStation. On October 13th, we're getting Undusted Letters from the Past for Steam and Switch, and on October 15th, we're getting Glitch Spanker for Steam, and which one of the most addicting games that's going to release all year, Ball Pit, is coming to Steam, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Let's fucking go. I mean, right now of the list here, Undusted and Ball Pit are both absolute. Like, I'm gassed for both of those, both for different reasons. Undusted is going to be so cozy and so relaxing, where it is just the open. Like, I keep thinking about the cassette player for some reason. That's like the mascot for this game for me. That's the one I look at. I'm like, that looks so fun. Just popping up his cassette tape and scrubbing it clean and taking the toothbrush and getting all the nooks and crannies, and it's just that power wash sim energy that I cannot wait to just dive into again. And then yes, Ball Pit being the other one, which was so fucking fun, was so addicting. And when the demo's like, this is kind of where you go, I'm like, please, I want more. I want to see what else I can do. I want to experience the rest of Ball Pit, please. I need more bells and numbers, and numbers go high and big and make my brain go itch. Please.
Yep.
So much fun. Absalom and Glitch Spankers. Well, I think Glitch Spanker was part of a 6-win indie showcase last year or earlier this year, not this most recent one. Absalom was at Summer Game Fest, but I could not book an appointment. I think the demo was on Steam. I don't know if there's any more, but that one looks very cool. Yeah, some bangers on this list.
Yeah, it's another great week, but I think all will disappear in the shadow left behind by Ball Pit.
Yeah, honestly, maybe. Man. Ball Pit, dude. Fuck. I shoot some emails. I need some Ball Pit keys. I want to play Ball Pit. Let me see if I get my Devolver Connect. Be like, hey, real quick. Okay, keys. You get those keys? Usually the spot about with Devolver is I get like the launch day keys. Like I don't get the early keys. It's like, cool, you could play it when it comes out. I'm like, all right, that's fine. Okay, I think I'm viewed as a content creator as opposed to a reviewer from them, so I don't get the early access to play as much as hey, enjoy streaming it now that you have it. So TBD. But either way, I will bug them for Ball Pit because I want it. I want Ball Pit.
Go for it.
Damn. Good game. But yes, that being said means we're on to our indie spotlight where we spotlight an upcoming indie game or an indie game that just needs more attention. And this is one that I actually got a review code for. I played the demo on Steam and loved that I got my ass beat by it. But this is Slime Heroes. Slime Heroes is this cozy Souls-like, if you will. Man, is it fun? Damn, is it brutal? Sorry, the trailer's like, come on. Bitch, don't ruin this for me. You're making me look unprofessional. Fucking play the goddamn trailer. Hey, come on, brother. Make me look like a fucking amateur over here. Fucking play the trailer. So it is a 1 or 2 player Souls-like where you play. Fucking go full screen, you big ass fucking bitch. And then I got fucking Sweet Carol over here making noise. Be quiet. Tofr, this is there's just no professionalism in here. No professionalism whatsoever. Anyway,
it's a fitting end to the episode.
Exactly. You fucking beat shit up as a slime. You have a sword, you pick up weapons. Again, you could play it co-op. I really dug the demo. I got to the point where the boss was beating my ass over and over and over again, and I hated it because I was getting them so close to death. And I was like, guys, I think I got to end stream. No, we got it. Like, as I'm looking at the clock, I'm like, 5 more tries. 5 more. It's 9:30. 5 more tries. We'll get done by 10. And it's getting closer to. I'm like, all right, we did our 5 tries, but this time I got the strat. Let's do 2 more tries. And as I got to the end, I'm gonna beat this boss, this thing in the fucking trailer, this fucking ugly swamp ass monster or whatever. This thing, I got it so close to death so many times, then died. And then the last time I beat it, it also killed me at the same time. I was like, no, is this going to count? Is it going to count? And then it did. It gave me the reward and said, thanks for playing. I'm like, I'm going to bed. Bye. Like, I ended stream so freaking fast. Darman. Why Darman? Get me the fuck out of here. I'm trying to fucking... give me Darman. I'm trying to fucking... Whatever. Anyway, Slime Heroes. It's really cool. It's really fun. Disclaimer, I got a key. I'm not reviewing the game here. I haven't played the full release, but I did receive a key just in case that matters for sake of conversation. But yeah, dude, tough one, but a fun one.
It also only has 24 reviews on Steam, despite releasing half a year ago. Which
You're a team. Time to step it up. Time to fix them numbers. You know what I mean? But yeah, Slime Heroes. Check it out on. I think it's. I want to say it's also on Switch. Double check. I might be wrong. It might just be Steam. I see. Hold on. PlayStation, Switch, Xbox, PC. Okay, so maybe it's on everything now. At least that's what it shows up on the Google. But sometimes Google be lying. If I go to the website, I just see Steam. So do with that information what you will. Fact check me and see if that's right. But yeah, timestamp. And with that, Tofr, that brings us to the end of our episode. You know, a nice sweet conversation about horror games and other indie games. It's a good time.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
And now it's time for sleep.
It is time to take a little napsy poo. Guys, thank you all so freaking much for watching. You guys get how it be. Go take a nap to help us take a nap. It'll be great. Before you do that, don't forget to like the video. If you're on Spotify, Amazon Music, whatever, leave that 5-star review. Would greatly appreciate it. Tofr, if the little stinkly winklies want to find the internet, where would they go?
The easiest way to find me is through my link tree, which is Play Nice Kids in one word. You can also find my reviews and those of my colleagues over at somanygames.co.uk. And don't forget that all of you are charming.
Damn, guys. Just like all the games we played today. You're charming.
Yeah, charming.
You're cute. How adorable. By the way, sledding game also charming because I don't think I said it in that review. And then of course you guys can find me at CGDannyB all over the internet, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Spotify. They're one of the regulars I've forgotten there. It's okay, we'll figure it out. You everywhere at CGDannyB. And Tales of Valiant tonight should be back. Should be the full crew. You want to see me be Viking? Yeah, you do. You want to be a big cow man? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. It's a good time. I found out, funny story, just to extend the episode a couple more minutes. The expansion for Tales of the Valiant that we're playing, like, that has a bunch of cool, like, new ghost stuff, added a bunch of new races. In the main book, it's Beastkin, where you can be an Oxman. They added Minotaur in the second, like, expansion, but I already made the Beastkin, so I was just a cow. So I'm like, damn it. I didn't realize they added Minotaur. So I could have just been a Minotaur and still been the same character. I'm like, damn it. I don't know if I could change the race at this point, but I might be worth looking at and seeing what the Minotaur offers to be like, I'm still the same guy, just my race is different. But neither here nor there. I don't think it'll matter. We'll be fine. But yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe, 5-star review. Enjoy your weekend. Go play some indie games, and talk to you guys later. Mwah!